So, food's expensive, huh? I'm used to spending about $150 to $200 a week for groceries on my family of 4. Consider that I also buy extra food for long-term storage for my prepper pantry. But I stopped buying those extra food items in April because it was getting way too expensive. And you know what? My bill was still the same. Riddle me that, Batman. How does that work? But I have recently uncovered a new hack that helped save my family a bunch of money on groceries every week. I've been able to go back to buying my prepper pantry items and my regular grocery items, and it's less than what I was spending before. Let me show you what I'm doing. Inflation is getting out of control. If you've ever looked up how to save money before, you know that the first thing they're going to tell you to do is cancel your subscriptions, don't go to Starbucks every morning, eat at home, cook more meals at home, which do all those things, okay? Make sure you're doing those first. But for me specifically, that didn't really help because we're already doing those things. Our budget was already super lean. So I was having a hard time figuring out where I should cut my expenses. I needed a different strategy. And food is the biggest expense where people overspend. It's true. Look it up. So I'm using this new secret weapon I uncovered to be able to still buy my weekly groceries and add to my pantry all for less than I used to. My secret weapon is the incorporation of meal extenders.
Meal extenders are typically foods that cost less than other food items, but are very filling and help you feel more satisfied when you eat that meal. Things like rice, beans, lentils, even using mushrooms gives that satisfying flavor and texture that you would expect from meat. So you can really cut down on your use of expensive meat by incorporating things like mushrooms. One strategy that I used this week was taking the oats and grinding them finely and incorporating them in ground beef and then made meatballs with them. You could not tell the difference that these meatballs were made with oats. There are countless ways that you can use these meal extenders in your dinners to help keep your family full, but also to cut down on cost.
Step 1 to this hack is to pick your meal extenders. The meal extenders I chose this week were rice and oatmeal. Step 2 is to then search your local grocery store ads for sales on other ingredients that you can use with the meal extenders. This week specifically for us, red and yellow and orange peppers were on sale, so I bought those. Now, meal planning for the week is important. You can't be impulse buying at the store every night after work deciding what you're going to eat. Once you have your meal extenders and you've purchased your other ingredients that are on sale, find recipes for all of these ingredients. I literally Googled rice, peppers, recipe dinner, and I found the best recipe ever. It was a super delicious one-pot meal with rice, peppers. It called for ground chicken, but I used some frozen pork that was in my freezer. You don't even have to look up these recipes. You could just get creative and make up your own. I love doing that every once in a while. The final step of this hack is to make sure that you scan every receipt for everything you ever purchased using Fetch Rewards. If you don't know what the Fetch Rewards app is, you're missing out. I've used apps like Ibotta before, but honestly, I really hate scrolling through the app, trying to find the items that are on sale, and then building my meal plan around those items. I found that a lot of times I overspent because I would be purchasing items that I wouldn't necessarily buy, even though Ibotta told me I was going to get $3 off. With Fetch Rewards, you get points for every single receipt that you scan, no matter what it is. I literally scanned a McDonald's receipt last week and I got points for that. You get a flat 25 points for every receipt you scan, no matter what it is. You also get points for electronic receipts that you get through your email. So I have it tied to my Amazon account and my Gmail so that I also automatically get my digital receipts credited too. I don't know about you guys, but I buy stuff from Amazon every single week, so you know I'm getting points. If you use this code here, and I have it down below in the description for you, you will get an extra 2,000 points. Sometimes they'll even give you an extra 4,000 points, so maybe you'll get lucky. I hope that you find this helpful and that you can incorporate this for yourself too. If you did find this helpful and you want me to make another video about other meal extenders that I've been using and some other hacks that I've been incorporating with meal extenders to save money on groceries and be able to afford food for my family every week, let me know and I will make another video for you guys. If you're interested in learning about being more self-sufficient and less dependent on grocery stores, and you're wanting to take steps to protect your family for any kind of situations and be more prepared, make sure to follow this channel. I've been prepping for about 6 months now. I find it very rewarding, and even with all the craziness that's going on right now, I feel myself less stressed than I think I would be because I know that I'm actively doing something about it. So if you want to do this along with me, subscribe. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and I hope you guys have a great, happy Memorial Day weekend.